So I'm Hannah, and Katie has been with me in my fertility journey literally from the very, very beginning through to the very, very end. I had a career and I have a business, and I also hadn't met the right person, the right partner until later in life. And so by the time I wanted to try to have children, I was finding out from the doctors that I had a low egg reserve, and that I possibly wouldn't conceive, and I wouldn't conceive naturally. That was the guidance that the doctors gave. And so that started me on a fertility journey, which took me on a road down IVF, but also took me to looking at and doing acupuncture. And I wanted acupuncture really to try to keep my body in the best possible condition it could be to conceive. I had regular acupuncture with Katie, and unfortunately all of the treatment that I had through the hospital, none of it worked, so it all failed, at which point you kind of want to give up, but I didn't give up. I carried on having acupuncture. I carried on really listening to Katie's advice in terms of what I was eating, what I was drinking, how I was living my life. So it was a real complete lifestyle change, and actually coming in and talking to Katie about what was actually going on in my life at that time, and what was coming up and what I was finding difficult. So it wasn't just about having needles put in me, but it was actually more of an emotional journey, and she's been on this journey with so many other women. She was able to offer so much advice and so much support. We were being tempted with having another round of IVF, but of course that was going to cost a huge amount of money, but we were seriously considering it and had started the ball rolling in that area. And before we got to go back, I conceived naturally, which was a huge shock to both myself and my partner, because we really didn't think that was possible. We didn't think that was going to happen at all. So my next journey with Katie really was about making sure that my body stayed healthy all the way through the pregnancy, making sure my mind stayed healthy, and so I continued my acupuncture journey right the way through to the very bitter end, as Katie came into the birthing suite with me, and you can hear the squealing in the background, which is my son Blake. The difference between Katie's approach and the consultant's approach, well, I guess the consultants are really, it's very cold, and you know, they're there to tell you the facts and to give it to you straight, and so not only the physical side of things, but really quite deeply the emotional side of things. And I did have a couple of hypnotherapy sessions as well, just to kind of complement what Katie was doing with the acupuncture, to really just to make sure that I wasn't kind of putting anything in the way of getting myself pregnant. And I really probably would have given up a lot sooner had it not been for Katie and her team at the Bridge Centre, and all of the books as well that she gave me to read. So it wasn't, I did get homework, so it wasn't just coming in and having a nice acupuncture session, which of course it is sometimes like that. There was actually lots of other support and help that I had.